back or something until you get out.
I gotta do this work.
Happy, what is this, Tuesday?
No, Wednesday.
I'm so glad it's Wednesday, guys. Happy Wednesday.
If you were looking for a pad, it's in
A pad of what?
a bag. A pad.
An iPad?
A pad, like
Oh,
period
I
pad.
don't need that. I already had my days of that. I think the beginning of the month, I was. Now the rain comes. Now the rain comes. Look, our normal cars started already to come around the corner in this simulation. Now, yesterday, I watched a movie. It's like in the movies that they have, like they are literally the movies that are out now is telling you about what these people in these secret societies do. They tell you all the time about what these people in these secret societies do. Oh, okay? And the movie called The Hunt is about targeted individuals who, and you can find this on Amazon Prime. Was it Amazon Prime? I think it was Prime. Find it on Amazon Prime. It's called The Hunt. I gotta wait until Shorty Doo-Wop go all the way up the street because I'm not trying to be behind nobody this morning. Oh, she just pulled right there. Okay. So basically, The Hunt is about, and this, I think I said Amazon Prime. Prime. It is about some targeted people. So the people that's targeted are from all around the world, all around the United States. And basically, they were taken. Here comes the string of people that don't want you to come out the street. Come on, just move on up. It's never that serious. Yo, I swear it'd be like the same looking cars. Okay, so basically, these people all wake up with a gag in their mouth. Their mouths are like, the first thing they gotta do, and they wake up like in this field. The first thing they gotta do is find, like, they found a box that had keys in it, and they all took each other's gags off. At that moment, once they take each other's gags off, there was a box, and they all like went to the boxes or whatever filled with weapons. Okay, so each person was able to get a weapon out of the box. Some of the people was like, I don't need a gun, I don't need a weapon, and they was like, you better take it, I mean, it's here for a reason, right? So this is when, shortly after, characters that they made you kind of like really kind of like in the first few minutes, you see them get annihilated because they are all being hunted. So you start to see the hunt happen as soon as they get their weapons. So these people, the whole field was like a obstacle course, and they had to, it was literally like, the first girl thought she was getting away. She was like, come on, we can run, let's clear the space or whatever. Shorty ran and fell. It looked like over a hill or up, like, you know, rolled down a hill. But no, man, she literally fell in this hole of like a pit with spikes sticking up, and she fell back down there. They got her out. The guy pulled her out like, come on, 1, 2, 3, we're gonna pull you out. Pulled her out. She running. Next thing you know, somebody got spears shooting them through the woods. Shorty got hit. Yo, I could have swore it's the same damn Man, like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, I know I'm not tripping. I seen this man turn all the way up there. It is the same man. Like, I know I don't be tripping. Okay, go wherever you're gonna go, sir. Wherever you're going, just go. Like, cars literally wait until you come down the street to pull out. Like, what the hell? I'm tired of this shit. Every day is an obstacle course. I'm starting to also see, hey, how you doing? From Carolina, how you doing? I'm over here talking about a movie. Who is that? Thurman Lee High Smith. Okay, that's a real southern name. German Thurman. How are you? Is it raining in the south? All right, so basically, once they, figured out, okay, we being hunted, and they started getting picked off like one by one. Okay, most of the cast literally was picked off during the field part. Some of them made it, and they went to this like local gas station. It was a mom and pop's gas station, right? This old couple. So they go there. They look so innocent because they old. They like 80. Like, we got grandchildren. We would never do this. Da 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 da. And you say you being hunted. Next thing you know, the one chick that was in the store eating the donuts, because literally, like, they just was like in their hometown. Some people was like at the bar. Some people was having dinner at home with their family, and next thing they know, they wake up hogtied, like gagged at the mouth somewhere else. So she was like, hungry, eating the donuts or whatever. Man, everything in the store was rigged. The donuts, I don't know, like, what made her choose the specific donuts that was poison, or was all the food poison, or what. But it was crazy to see. Here we go with this shit. Like, cars are literally, come on, just go, ma'am. Just sitting like, alright, so I will not be behind no damn motorcycle this morning with all this damn traffic out here. Acting stupid. Okay, so we have, where was I at? It's just, I'm so distracted, and I'm trying to, it's like a feat every fucking morning just to get up the highway. Like, all right, let me start. Yeah, I'm about to start reporting every fucking thing. Everything. As soon as I said that, now everybody want to be moving. Nope, I'm about to report every fucking vehicle that's out here every morning making me late. I'm tired of this shit. Constellation Energy back home. Look, his ass in there. All of them. They about to be reported to their companies. So whatever I can get off of these cars, whatever I can get. Oh yeah, because every morning y'all sit up here and make people late. Every fucking morning, along with your people that's in trucks and shit. I mean, regular cars. Y'all do just like y'all do with the Baltimore bike shit. But we not about to play this game no more. All y'all motherfucking asses about to be fired or reprimanded or something. Like, all of y'all. I'm not playing this shit. I'm tired. Oh yeah, this what y'all do? Look at his ass. Soon as I pull the cameras out, now y'all want to move, but no. I have to. I'm gonna put it right in my calendar. This is about pay. I can't even concentrate because we can't move straight because we got a whole bunch of idiots out here every morning doing this shit. But you know what? That's the solution. This is the second time that idea came in my mind. So yeah, all of y'all jobs. I'm gonna do a massive. Every fucking truck that's out here, every fucking truck that I see in my eyesight that's just sitting there looking fucking stupid, you will be reported with your peoples today. Trust and believe that. Y'all want to sit up there and play these games on the highway and shit. Bud Light all of a sudden all the way the fuck up at the top though. But at first she was right here looking stupid sitting on the highway. Just sitting. Oh yeah, definitely. This shit is, I'm not playing with y'all motherfuckers. If a whole force gotta be fired, well, hey, that's why, exactly why AI out here, because y'all motherfucking idiots sit up there and think y'all could use y'all work trucks and y'all positions to sit up here and do shit that is not on your payroll. I don't know who the fuck paying you, but they got y'all fucked up because y'all all about to be told on. I'm telling you. Look, Atlantic, get every motherfucking thing, every detail, motherfucking camera, get every detail. Penske up there, they be using them trucks too. To all this shit just to fucking obstruct. Look at all that shit up there. Knowing good and well you can keep going. That's alright. Y'all motherfucking ass is going to be found out today. I'm tired of this shit. Fucking weird ass motherfuckers. Mofos. Motherfuckers gotta get to work. Y'all go to sleep in y'all truck smelling like a big sack of stank and shit. Look, city trucks, y'all, all of y'all city motherfuckers gonna get moved so I can get his fucking thing. Look, he trying to stick next to that 5921, 52921, yeah. All them motherfuckers. What's this? You too. Because literally, if I wasn't filming this shit, y'all, we would be all the way back there. Every truck, no truck left unsnitched on. It's not even snitching at this point. Every fucking truck left unturned. Every truck left unturned. Jersey, every fucking truck left unturned. You motherfucking right. Some of y'all husbands getting fired or pulled up like a bitch. Oh well, he gotta answer to somebody. He shouldn't be out here trying to make everybody late for fucking work at school. And I know that shit is true because I saw this black guy. It's like they fucking with people, black people. Like he was talking about, yeah, MTA make him late all the fucking time. I can imagine. They out here playing with the rest of everybody else. They out here playing with premium truckload transportation who should be motherfucking trying to get people fucking shit transported, not playing in traffic. Cool runnings. No, we gonna tell them how much of a dick you are, cool. Cause you out here playing this game. Yup, you too, bitch. You too, motherfucker. What you think? I'm just showing y'all, like, we would have literally, this shit ain't flowing. This is how I know I'm being watched, y'all. This is exactly how I know. As soon as I start motherfucking putting this camera back on y'all ass, I try to avoid this shit, because don't nobody want to talk about y'all every day. Don't nobody want to talk about y'all, but guess what? Every day I got to travel. Y'all the topic of conversation. Because most of these truck drivers out here, they think that just because, oh, they got their own freight or whatever, freight truck or whatever, they can, drop. Look at this. No reason. This is flow state. No reason. So let's get the ones up here. Sorry we gotta do this every morning. But I'm gonna finish talking about, the movie. So each person. So once we got to know the characters a little bit more, they were saying that these characters were Republican racists. They were hillbilly, what they call them, hillbilly redneck racists, killed by other white people who were elites. These elites were decided that black people can be called blacks again, and they make look. They even, oh my gosh, they even proved my point in the movie when I said how people that do not look like us, they are the ones making the decisions for us. They're the ones shaping the narrative for us. So one of the older characters was like, or one of the characters was like, yeah, blacks can be called blacks again. It's okay to call them that. And the lady was like, by who? And they was like, by PFP or whatever, whoever makes the decisions. And then she was like, which are white. And he was like, yeah, we're fucked up people or something like that. So I'm like, oh shit. So exactly what I said, what I be trying to tell these black people, the ones that are white supremacist mindsets, like ones that are following this hate group, these are going to be the first ones that crack and burn. They're going to crash, burn, and disintegrate. Because in this time where you should be really trying to uplift people that can to bring you into the next step of life, you trying to fucking sabotage me, you dumbass. Along with other people because they have hate in their heart for me. Like, that's the dumbest shit ever. So all of y'all go crash and fucking burn. Y'all go crash and burn fast. You have nothing, you have no preparation for the times we are in right now. But y'all just being a part of the destruction. So it lets me know what your purpose is. In order for some things, to elevate or to get right, sometimes it has to crash and burn. It has to go down. It has to be destroyed before it can be rebuilt. And if certain structures are being destroyed right now, by different things, like, look, we're seeing the destruction of the airlines itself, starting with and this might be something else that they're trying to destruct, but starting with Spirit, right? We see the destruction of the airline. What do you think the future of that is going to be? We see who's destroying things. We see who's tearing things up, and destruction is in multiple ways. It is definitely when someone destroys or damages property, but destruction is also the ending of systems, the collapsing of dynasties and stuff like that. It's the ending of it, right? So now we got to get out here and get slow. When you create a space in front of you, it means that you slowed your car down. You didn't ride on somebody else's back to create the space. You see how other people don't get that? They just try to take space up. Like, literally, you could do the same thing in your row, but what I'm doing looks better. So the person jumps in front of me. Now, since we didn't get, caught up in traffic inside on the other side, now this side seems to be, very, very congested. But my thing is this: where's all the traffic coming from and where's it going? Where is it coming from and where is it going? Like, again, big fucking truck literally could have did the same thing. You got the power to create the space. That's what y'all doing any damn way. But instead, you want to jump in front of me. All of this traffic is going downtown so it can basically hold us up on the other part. Going through downtown by the harbor. Ridiculous. And look, yup, he trying to push me back. If that's some fruity shit. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh. But yeah, transportation is definitely one of the things that is being targeted right now to collapse. So, okay, let's go back to the movie before we even loop this into what's happening now with transportation and different collapses of our freedoms. See, they taking small people's freedoms away because they don't understand what was given to them to make it look like it was a luxury, right? See, in a world of illusions, like in a world of illusions, what would these people literally have to get over for if they're not getting over? That's my thing. It's like, you see me get over it. Like, people literally was in the middle of the lane, saw me get over to my exit, and then raced over here, didn't have to come over here. This is how much people just be trying, like, I don't know what they think. They just see people and run, like, they reactive and they don't think, like, and that's almost scary in a sense, because certain things can create triggers in the atmosphere that will cause them to react mindlessly and think later. And I feel like that is how MK Ultra is established, because these people are fucking mindless. Like, they're literally looking at objects move. You know how, like, you might have the green light and the next lane don't? So, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck? Now you stay over. Stupid. Okay, so you know how, like, you might have the green light and the next person don't, and they not looking, and you go and their car jerks a little bit because in their mind it looks like they might have the green light. Yeah, it's that type of shit. Yeah, you can tell these are like elitists or something that's out here. It's old ass people, like old gray hair people out here. And these people that's out here on the road in these cars, I'm pretty sure it was slave owners, or they got the recipe handed down by their father, their pa, or somebody in their family that knew about this shit or something. Like, it make you want to beat the shit out of somebody, because it's like nothing but a ritzy fucking cracker. Like, or them, it's Jamaicans too. Then they always looking at their phone. Like, slap that shit out that motherfucking hand. You looking at the phone you ain't supposed to be. Stupid ass bitch. I hope I do give his ass some stains in the. I wish these people would go. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Drive. Like, y'all just want somebody running to the back of y'all so bad. You could tell these motherfuckers was criminals in their state. I mean, in their country. They want somebody to run into the back of them so motherfucking bad out this bitch. Like, you got bitches even backing the fuck up and shit. Like, backing up in traffic. Like, you willing to back your car up to create an accident. Like, this is how fucking mindless people are. Like, you don't, this shit don't work like that in America, bitch. I got cameras right here. It's cameras that's right here looking at you. That's the crazy thing. I just don't have time to get in another accident. I don't want my car to look like some of them bumpers that's ripped off and shit. This bitch is an asshole. Like, I'm tired of her. Fucking bitch. And then they always try to make sure nobody can get close to them. Look, bitch, bitch. Try to hurry up and run and shit. It's always like that with tinted windows and shit. Scratching the shit out her hair. Probably got shit. Hey, happy Tuesday. What is it? Happy Wednesday? Who is that? Big J 535. What's the 535 for? Where you from? Where you calling from? What's up, caller? You reached the best motherfucking podcast on the East Coast. It's Eastside Maryjane. Choo choo. You ain't invited on this train until I give you a ticket. You gotta earn that shit, motherfucker. It ain't no free passes over here. You gotta pay for gases and tears. What's up? What's up? So I'm on here talking about this movie called The Hunt, and The Hunt is on Amazon Prime. It's actually free, and I feel like they got that movie. It's just a name you created. Well, look, next time you create a name, create some motherfucking shit that with some meaning. You can't just be calling yourself any old name in the book, because guess what? You gonna pick up any old thing. You can't call yourself that. You don't want nobody calling you derogatory names. So don't have a meaningless name. Even my nickname means something. Is an extension of me. I know you said that. I know you said it's a name you created. But again, create something with depth. Okay? Don't just give yourself any label. Like I could say, oh yeah, my name is Raymond Shirt. Call me Ramen Shirt. Like, no. Not the girl with the ramen shirt. Come on, bitch. Like, y'all be wanting motherfuckers to get ran over in the morning. These people just don't care. I want to see. All right, so anyway. Well, look. Like I said, this is a little gem from me to you, okay? From Eastside Mary motherfucking Jane to you. Let's say today, right? Everything in our physical world became non-existent and everything just became digital. And Big J 353 is your name, which it does sound like a basic, like a general name. Like if you was to sign up for PlayStation or something and they give you like a name, a general name, instead of it being user, whatever, it's literally J. So that's the only thing that you did to give it any kind of distinguishment between any other general names. Now, let's say there is a Big J 353 in Canada, and there's also a Big J 535 in Oakland. And it's also like literally, right? So now your digital fingerprint becomes indistinguishable between all the other Big J 535s. Now, in this world, in this virtual world, they can literally swipe your existence away for something that you did. And now you have, let's just say, 12,000 Big J 535s, because it is common, and the number sequence could definitely be a common number. It's not like it's like 5IJZK, it's just a 3-digit number, which could be the beginning of somebody's telephone number. It could be somebody's address. You see what I'm saying? Now you are indistinguishable between 12,000 other Big J's, and you are a target on the virtual web, and your existence is lined up to maybe be exterminated because of a name that's so general. Right now is the most time in life, if you have never, to be as indistinguishable compared to other people as possible. You do not want to look like, you don't want to feel like, sound like. It has to be something that determines that you are you, because there's so many things that's trying to replicate us for who we are. And what's happening is there are a lot of people that's trying to, pass off things on to other people. And if you don't have an alibi, a difference in your name, a different look, something to your personality, a habit that people know you do, something that sticks out about you, you can easily be absorbed by whatever someone wants to put on you. And people are coming up with AI being, dominant now. People are coming up with ways to use other people's likenesses for things that they have nothing, they never did. So my people, I don't want y'all to get caught up in that. Right now, before it even becomes popular and other people know about it, it's like now you want to start creating your own signature. Your own signature. And we were born with it, trust me. But now, because you got people that, just on basic level, they copy you. You got now sex changes. People can get plastic surgery to look like. It's just so many ways to mimic an organic person that you have to be distinguishable. The lucky thing about me, I have freckles. So my freckles makes me very indistinguishable compared to other people because of the pattern. A person would literally have to mimic my pattern to know who I am. So that is one indicator. But I'm trying to work against what's happening to be able to have more things that people could, like, let's just say, like how how they say they clone people, right? And so many people like, no, they will fight you tooth and nail to make you think it's a person that literally we can see the differences, right? We can see the differences. So if somebody was to walk in or take my daughter and clone her, I have to be able to distinguish some things from whatever a clone would be to what my daughter, my natural born daughter is, And that's the thing. That's why I always describe. And people have become so sensitive to descriptions nowadays. You notice that? Descriptions help people identify things. And people have become so almost like insulted over you describing them. You can literally call them what they are or describe them as they are, and they're insulted about that. You don't think that's something that is deterring the average person from being as descriptive, from thinking that saying a black woman is racist. That's not racist at all. Like, I wouldn't fucking think that. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? But because you have these people, these NPCs that's helping to water down and make everything murky, you got people saying definitions to things that ain't even true. Like, literally, I'm just describing somebody. I didn't mean to say ligga. I don't know what that was. It was like a whole bunch of words I probably wanted to say at once, and it just came out like that. But literally, I'm just trying to describe you. I want them to know specifically who you are, I'm not trying to embarrass you or make you feel any type of way. That's weird to me that you think that me saying your description is racist or whatever. Do you know what racist is? We need to go back to the dictionary. And that's why now, I'm using the dictionary as my tool. If you ever think that something that is a new invention is a good thing, better than the old tried and true thing, I'm telling you, the old tried and true is always gonna be a better, more dependable tool. So Bumpy J, I can't make this up. Bumpy JP, why is his name Bumpy? I don't know. I would ask him. Oh, but he also has U.S. Army, so maybe he bumped a lot of people. I don't know.
Bumpy Jeep.
Bumpy Jeep? Oh, it could be. But the last time I did that, the boy was like out the way, Audi. It was Audi, out the way J or something. And I was like, is it Audi C? He was like, no, it's out the way J, out the way.
Parking.
Well, we're kissing and stopping. This is a kiss and stop, okay? Tell them that next time Please. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of them making us take so long to get you to school, man. This is fucking ridiculous. This is exactly why all these people are gonna get roasted. They're gonna get roasted. I should be like that. Look,
Like what?
you see the lady with her matching dogs in her, they
Oh
matching,
yeah.
walking
It
together.
be I be seeing a lot of them coming down here.
I want to match with my cat and dog and walk down the street one day. I want to really do, but I feel like if I bring my cat outside, he gonna be doing nigga shit like come on. He never he
Last time I took him out, he got right out the harness and ran into the grass.
well, you gotta put it now. His cheeks is so fat, like it
Oh
don't
my
go over
gosh.
his face.
All
So
the worst teachers are coming up. I'm not even talking.
that's the teacher.
No, I'm talking about the man coming up from that way.
He's
He coming from
walking.
behind.
Oh,
No,
oh, he looked like
he looked like a fish. I was
no, he
on
looked
the
like he get
elevator.
angry and drink beers and
I was on the elevator. He was like, "Do you have a pass?" Mind you, I'm in the basement going to the fifth floor. He closing the elevator, pressing the buttons. I'm like,
mm.
sometimes I just be wanting to punch them out. All right, see you later.
All right, have a good day. Love you. You gotta open and close. All right, thank you. Thank you. She wearing that every day. Hi, Miss Paga. Sorry. I just saw that yesterday. Yeah. Nowadays, you know, you have to lift your energy up because that is the energy they want us to be in, and a walking on eggshells energy. Uncomfortable energy. And the thing is, the people that are at risk the most don't see the attack. They don't see the silent attack. It's the majority. And they're not listening. Like I know I have a approach that many people don't like, which is why I like my son. He never liked when I fucking talked to him, but he listened. He would sit there and listen. So he knew I was hitting on some shit. It's just that to actually do it means that I have to discipline myself. I have to change the things that I'm doing. And yeah, that's what we got to do because the world that we living in is not the same as it was when I was growing up. And I know we've heard that time and time and time and time before, but this is on some new shit. This is the world. This is like when, let's think about Ice Age going into the computer age or something, or the Bronze Age, whatever. I don't know the ages in linear like sequence, but you get what I'm saying. It's like going from one age to the next. And I feel like, they call this the age of Aquarius. The age before this was some other age. But the shit is going into a digital age. It's like on this thing, okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I started watching Black Mirror as well, which is, I'm like, why did I do that? On Black Mirror, yo, like they are literally putting everybody's energy, their likeness in this metaverse. And they are, I don't, like, people need to go and watch that, right? Like, watch Black Mirror right now because they have the supercomputer, that same one that they have in Memphis, is in Black Mirror. And they were saying how they can basically create people. Like, okay, so when I used to be in the tarot, when I had my pendulum and stuff like that, right? I started talking to the spirits around me. I knew I was never alone. The way I knew, because these motherfuckers joke like they like us. So I will walk around freely naked a lot. And as I'm doing my tarot, I remember the pendulum swinging between my boobs and the pentacles. The pentacles was like round coins. And I'm looking like, what? Like, it literally clicked, like, and we just laughing and shit, like, yo, I would never think that these motherfuckers is looking at my titties, but they are. And that lets me know we're never, like, right now, I probably got spirits in the car with me. It's a spiritual world. And just like we have on this 3D plane, we can see our world is the same way that is existing around us, right? So I've noticed that. And these spirits, the first thing that it asked me once I tried to communicate in a more efficient way, which was creating a like an alphabet so that it could, my pendulum could swing to the letters. And it was a really, really long way of trying to figure out communication. But one of the things that it requested was for a body. So you have spirits. Now, I don't know what kind of spirit that was. If it was as great as a fallen angel, or was it just a common house spirit? But whatever it was, the first request was for it to have a body. Now, I'm just a basic person gaining my spirituality back then, trying to figure out why the fuck all these things happening to me. And I found out that there's loose spirits that want a body out this bitch. I could have took that information and did some the French shit that they did in Haiti during the war. I could have did some shit. But I'm like, oh wow, that's knowledge that I stored to understand the spiritual world. I didn't take that. I don't abuse spirituality. I learned from them, which becomes harmonious between me and the spirits, regardless if they're evil or not. I know how to weather the storm and not fall into anything. I don't want anything from them. It's called knowledge. That's it. We just learn from each other, right? That's it. And once I saw that, let's flip back to the movie. Now, oh, wait. Let's go to Memphis. So they have the supercomputer in Memphis, which will be able to put souls into bodies. The souls that they get are already out here. The souls that they have are probably also stored, ancient souls that could be in catacombs, tombs, genie bottles, you name it. Because it's a spiritual world, but they only know what souls they're using for what. I'm just learning the souls as they come across me, And so this Black Mirror is saying that in this mega computer collider, this is how they will be making AI. And this woman had an AI husband. She had a family. He had a family. Everything. His real being was up in the sky, like up in a planet somewhere, and he was able to cast his consciousness down into this body that was able to function on the 3D world. So the 3D world, I wasn't not really looking at I was like in my phone and looking at like kind of doing two things at once. So I don't have all the details of this show, but you got to watch it. It's on Netflix right now. I don't know if like the people were lesser people like on the 3D world than the people in space. I don't know exactly what that was all about, but you had a cult that was down on the world, and they was like going around trying to find out what was going on with these bots. So they broke into this guy's house. He was like a celebrity, like a star. They made this guy, this robot humanoid, a star. And these people broke in and wanted to see how he bled, if he had I was about to say vagina, if he had a sausage. Then they went to get his kids and his wife. He had kids and wife, and they wanted to know the truth about them as well. And I kind of blinked out of it, but watch that shit. It's good that I didn't, watch it all, because you guys need to watch it so you can get the information in your head and compare it to what's happening now, because they showing us every fucking thing. Oh, okay, I know what I want to say. So the other thing was they had this episode called what was it? Bad Joan or something like that. Naughty Joan or Bad Joan, something like that, right? And it was about a girl named Joan. And because they have this super computer collider, what they're doing is making shows out of people, like what they say, and no, they didn't say 8.3 billion. I think they actually said 5.5 million people. I think they said that it was lesser than what we have now, which lets me know that the population control kicked in. And she was saying that they can make TV shows from each citizen, and each person, it'll feed, the likeness of all the people who consume it, but each person will be in a show. So literally, every person's likeness can be used to create a show. And in this show with Crazy Joan or whatever, it was something Joan. This man wants to be seen, like, window down. It's raining, right? He want to be seen. I don't give a fuck him. Anyway, in the Joan, right? So this girl, she basically was in a relationship. She had a job. And then next thing you know, she would come home, sit down on the couch with her boyfriend, and then they would talk or whatever. And then she would look at the TV, and it was a actress, which was Selma Hayek, who was playing her. Selma Hayek was doing exactly the shit that she did the night before. Look, as I move up, look, now they want to move so he can get right next to my window again. He want to be famous, so now he don't. Yeah, but at first he was right next to my window down. I move up. These people are together. Like, this how you know they together. They'll move up so that he can continue to, like, I guess, I don't know what they think this is. It's like, is it energy harvesting? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know, but just changing the narrative from what I'm talking about, distractions, I don't know, but it's weird. But anyway, so she would then start to be like, okay, this story is taking a life of its own, because Selma Hayek would do something in the story that would be obnoxious, and she would come home and watch it. She was like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And and she's like, what's going on? And basically it was something she signed up for called Streamcast or Dreamcast. That's why, and I remember something called, no, it was called Streamberry. But remember, like, Dreamcast, they had something like that. She signed up for Streamberry, and in the small letters, all the small words that we all skip by all the time, it had that they could use her likeness for free. Yeah, well, it's Dreamcast. It's kind of like the version of that. So think about Dreamcast being a mega supercomputer, though, and you signed up for a subscription for it, and so did Selma Hayek. That's how her and it was Selma Hayek, and it was another actress, an older actress that was playing Selma Hayek as Crazy Joan. All of these, every last one of them was seeing the Joan before them, which is leading up to the original Joan, go through everything that they just went through in a day. So one day Joan went to her therapist and was telling her therapist how she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, I really, really miss my ex. I like him more than my boyfriend now. My boyfriend is so dry. But Selma is like a fiery Hispanic woman, so she was like, yes, like she was adding more to it. So when the other Joan, who thought she was the original, came home and sat down with her boyfriend, now she like talking to him, and he's just noticing, like, is that you? Like, he's just noticing, like, the same hair, but it's Selma Hayek though. And then she talking to her therapist about the steamy, like, we used to have sex all the time, and now my boyfriend is so dry, I just want to get rid of him, shit like that. And he wound up fucking leaving her. Like, he left her ass. It was starting to sabotage her life. Something happened. She lost her job. She lost her fiance. And then she was like, what is going on? So she wound up going back to Streamberry and found out that in the clause it said that they could use her likeness for anything to make a show or whatever. They would highlight the most I guess the most scandalous things, like, that would make people want to watch. She was like, trust me, we've tried, like, and then they had like Brad the nice guy and all of that. She was like, we tried all of that none of those things work. People want to see like, violence and messiness. They love that. So that's how they was getting their ratings. So she was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. One day she ate all these cheeseburgers, like all these fucking cheeseburgers, and she got like, she had to go to the bathroom. She went to a wedding. I'm not sure if it was, I think it was her ex-boyfriend's wedding, and she shitted everywhere, like everywhere. And the kids was there. She was like, "Get the kids!" Shitting everywhere. Now because Salma Hayek is a star, she's thinking like this is going to make her like, "Oh no, I don't want to do this anymore," because she thought Salma Hayek actually had control. So Selma, it did like literally like disturb her. She was like, "Look, I do not want my likeness." She was like, "Yes, it's Joan's name, but my face is being used for this." And guess what? It was a digital. They was using a digital interface, high powered interface that made them think that it was reality. None of them was in reality. None of them was in a reality. The supercomputer was making them creating a likeness to create a show in real time. And she was like, that's why we could create the show so fast, because of the supercomputer. So literally I could me talking now, like if it was a Trishana, the worst or whatever, like they would be able to film what I'm doing right now. So I'm like, yo, they have this shit in Memphis already. And I keep on telling people, like, do you remember? I don't know if this was like last year or the year before. French Montana is the one. He came out. It was a billboard that they had downtown in New York, and his metaverse avatar was like one of the first ones that became popular. And he was in a bed, and he like woke up and got up, and he had a chain on, and he looked out of the billboard. It was 3D. And then all of a sudden you had like, this was during like the NPC wave, when people was buying the NPCs and NFTs. Wait a minute. Not NPCs, but they was buying the NFTs, and they was buying like the Bitcoin and all of that stuff, is when metaverse was really booming, y'all. And people was buying like property in the metaverse. They was buying furniture in the metaverse. They was buying everything. And I'm pretty sure there's a way to put your likeness there already. Just think of the development that it has. And now you have Elon Musk putting a supercomputer in Memphis. Think about what the fuck is about to happen, y'all. People are not disappearing for nothing. How do you think they're gonna depopulate the world when it really comes down to it? They're gonna snatch your soul and put it in that damn metaverse. They have it. All of these beings only need a body to exist. And if they can exist on a fiber optic realm where their likeness is being used with your consciousness, then they're creating the ability to be able to do that. But first, they have to create the haves and have-nots. You have to continuously pay attention to signs and the way that the world is going into. I just think, what's so fucked up right now with all of the crime, with all of this happening, why would TikTok or anybody allow for anyone's likenesses to freely be used with AI without their permission? It let us know that we don't even have permission to our own likeness. Think about that. Like, I feel very strongly about somebody using my likeness on the AI app, on anything. I never gave permission for nobody to take a picture of me and to plug it into no motherfucking AI, because I have a fucking boundary, and I already know what could happen with that. And then I had this guy, he used to make these stupid ass AI pictures of me and him. Like, nobody even asked you to do that shit. I used to be upset with his ass. We should be able to take people to court for that shit. But then you got TikTok, which has an AI, I think it's like AI 2.0 or something like that, where you can literally use anybody in your friend's catalog at their likeness and put them in a scenario. And that is fucking dangerous. Like, why would you even allow that shit right now? I like you go on, I think it's when you go to post or something, you'll see like AI is like a little blue circle and it'll say um you know, create a narrative or something. You press the button and then it'll have all the people that you recently maybe interacted with that you can use their likeness and say let's see Tammy juggle 10 globes in her hand. I don't know. I don't even like know, but you know, and then you can make them do that. Okay, it can be cute, but let's make Tammy eat a cat or something, you know, and make it look hyper realistic. And now it's a thing going around with Tammy eating cats. You know, like if she works at a vet. Like it's stuff that's it's like now I feel like these platforms are testing, especially TikTok, because I already feel like TikTok, after just like watching certain lives, like it is a for sure slow cook into your final moments. I've watched even on people's content feed how there was a guy that used to jump on the trampoline, a young white guy, and he would jump so fucking high. I mean, I can get like how the feeling just made him feel free. But one time he landed and he went backwards and it cracked his spine, and that was the last fucking video he made. So it's videos like that I'm looking at. I in my mind it creates like this thing, like you know how like let's just say a game course where people out on a field, right? And I have the power, the master platform. And as these people, like let's say Sally got blown up, Bob got shot. I'm just looking at their lights go out like like that. That's what I see. Like TikTok ads, like one big one like with the lights going out as people either die, as they, you know, have their final fall to whatever they left the platform for. And when I look at the lives to me look like a faster way, a faster slow cook. So for instance, we've seen Pinky Doll overeat. We've seen people pass out on lives. You know what I'm saying? On TikTok specifically. And by TikTok being named that, it's almost like a symbol, like a something in the air that helps to create that. And then you look at the non, what would you call it? Protections, the non-protections that they have for its real content users. Let's be honest. If I had a platform and it was for the sole purpose of creating, then I would not tolerate any type of deceptive practices on my platform. No one going around talking about get $3,000 from a $300 flip on Cash App. No, and then think about it. Facebook, Cash App, metaverse, like it all goes together. You're not going to tell me that some of the people are not agents for the platforms that help some of these things that go on, some of these scams, and they're connected to the other platforms. Because look, after Facebook did that flip your money thing and all these people was able to get away with that shit, guess who passed away? I mean, not to say it happened right sequentially after, but the Cash App guy is gone. They took his platform, changed it from what he wanted it to be, which was for the people. He wasn't going to charge you fees and stuff like that. It was a way to get around the banks. They took that shit from him, killed his ass after they made money. You don't think that when these scams come out, these motherfuckers got agents on the platforms that's getting money from that? That's why they allowing certain people to do the shit. They allowing that. That's probably how the online Illuminati became a thing, because you got people that's willing to take from people, and who knows how much it sabotaged them. I remember that $300 was my motherfucking rent money. And luckily, I was in a relationship and I had, help there. But let's just say I was a single mom and that was my last money to determine whether me and my kids was going to have shelter, or not, or not. You got motherfuckers that's so money hungry that's willing to take from people, hard working people, just to line their motherfucking pockets to go get their hair done or what the fuck ever y'all do with the money. Like, it's not valuable. You're not doing shit valuable with the money because you need to keep getting it. If you was doing something purposeful, then it would have went to something that would have been able to pay you back, like a business or something. You would have been working towards something like you taking from the people doing. But no, you got a whole bunch of picking any bitches going around the internet, looking at people trying to build and looking at people that really can add value to places, taking away from them and making scarcity and desolation in an abundant place. And what could be an abundant place? These platforms is not meant to really entertain us, or serve us a greater, higher purpose. They're meant to distract us and monitor us and get information from us that would literally we would not be willing to render over had we not been on that platform. It's a double-edged sword, and it's the same thing that they do with everything else that they try to make look like a privilege. They make it look like a privilege at first, and it might have started off like that, but then the business gets sold. Ownership rights are pulled over to someone else, and then the whole meaning of the platform, it changes. Because now you got evil, corrupt people that want to steal and take from people that's running these platforms and enabling other people that to do the same shit. You wonder how can report certain people that's doing certain things, and it'll be like, oh, we don't see a problem with the platform, block them. Like, what? So you allow this shit to exist on your platform knowing that they could go around doing this shit to other people, and you just telling me to block them as the victim. Like, I have no rights as the victim, as the creator, as the person that really want to add value and content to your platform. You would rather this mediocre ass shit, this repetitive ass, is almost like the TV commercials. It's almost like radio, where they want to beat some shit in your head. You would rather have content creators say the same shit because they're not creative. They stealing from the next person, and all they doing is they just popular. So they might take your shit, spin it a little bit or whatever. You gonna hear the same 25 things, the same motherfucking 10 topics. When the social media, if we got 8.6 billion people, millions of people are on social media, why the fuck am I saying the same motherfucking 25 people? Why? Why are you filtering social media to people? And then I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers. I'm tired of hearing about the same shit. Why am I not hearing about other shit on social media when there's millions of motherfuckers to be on there that we could connect with? You have this shit systematically funneled in a way that drives a motherfucker either insane, it'll get them into arguments or whatever, because social media is wired to put you in, or it's going to sink you into something that's unhealthy. Like on X, you got so much porn. Like, I'm on there, niggas just on there beating their dick, big hard dicks. I didn't ask to see that shit, nigga. Like, I have class. I don't want to see nobody's dick getting beat when I didn't ask for that shit. Like, in my face. If I wanted to see that, I would motherfucking pay for that shit at this point. I don't want to see no motherfucking raggedy, diseased ass dick beat on my page. I don't want to see that. Like, I have a choice of my body, how I want to feel. And you literally allowing this shit on your platforms is disgusting. Motherfuckers playing in their vagina and twats. Like, that shit is fucking disgusting first thing in the motherfucking morning. I would rather make love to a real person than see a motherfucker beating and playing. That shit is disgusting to me. And it's just ugh. So I will block a motherfucker. I've blocked people on X because of that. I don't want to see that shit. I don't. Like, that, don't volunteer my eyes for some shit I didn't sign up for. It's the same thing with all the fighting, people abusing animals. Like, it's just certain shit that I can't stomach no more because it's pure ignorance, or it's like, why is it so gory? Why is this shit being all right, well it was nice talking to you, Big J. Have a good day. Make sure you don't let nobody stand in your way, and understand that your identity, your freedom, your currency, that shit is a prize. That shit is a reward, and you want to keep it because that's what's under attack right now. Currency and our freedom. They trying it on every level. Okay? So for everybody else, the thing is, we have to make sure that, we stay on top of what we are allowed to do in our own powers. And when you give your powers away to other people, you allow them to make decisions for you. You allow for these platforms to roll you into, oh, now I'm a porn watcher. Now I watch porn because shit, I seen this on my timeline, so I'm looking for it. Like, no one, like, yo, don't let these things change the fiber of who you are, because once they change you, you're just another closed mouth when it comes to standing up for our justice. We are being injustice in so many ways, and only the people that can see what this is leading into is speaking out now. So make sure you always listen to those people. Try to hear what they say. Everybody else, they worried about the wrong shit in 2026. Like, I was just looking at an article where they talk about we supposed to have a snowstorm. It's supposed to be snow coming. You're not about to tell me that they not up there using a heart machine. They creating every motherfucking thing under the sun. Like, so we had 80-degree days. Wait a minute. In February, it was looking like a pre-spring. It was looking like pre-summer. Okay? In February, we had warm days. And then, I remember wearing a freaking tube top. I've been this is so long. Me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Why do they gotta play this right here? I gotta listen to her. To tell you how I felt that day, but I can't say. Oh, that's giving me goosebumps. Woo, it's giving me the chills, y'all. I got the chills up my arms. Like, her music, like, Share My World, it just remind me of my son. He loves Mary J. Blige. He loves what's the song he like? I ain't gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna use it because I don't know who watching. And these wicked people. You also have people on top of this, right? Doing spells, witchcraft, all these things, rituals. You have to literally learn how to protect yourself at every moment, because people are trying to rob you spiritually, emotionally, physically, in every fucking way. It's like the hijackers. Like, what have you been doing all of these years? Hey, happy Wednesday. What have you been doing all these years if you want to go around taking from people? It can't be good, because at this point it's supposed to be like, okay, next phase of life, it's celebration. I just feel I feel celebratory. I feel like, I've accomplished a lot of things, and even though, these things is going on with my son, I still feel like I'm creating a wave for other parents who've lost their children in a way that no. People are, I know that what I'm doing is a hard thing. I'm on the brink of making change. And I know that I am one of the first, I can't say I am the first, but one of the first to go through something like what I'm going through publicly. So I know that my story and what I'm going through is here to help everybody else. So even though my son is dead, I still feel triumphant because of the fight that I'm fighting for him while he's gone. And I know that I know that my son will, he respect me, and he understand where I'm coming from. He understand the cloth that I'm coming from. So basically, I'm talking about how people use your likeness, for it's a combination of things. You know, people use your likeness for certain things, especially now when you got AI. You have to be distinguishable, amongst the people that you around. Even as a mom, a black person, a woman, you have to be distinguishable. You have men trying to be women. You got AI taking people likeness. You got monitoring spirits, destiny swappers on every avenue of life. You have people that are hijacking. And I feel like I was saying, in this time of my life, I feel like I've done a lot where I can sit back and kind of celebrate. And there's a lot of people that's just not in this type of space. And it's like, what have you been doing all this time of your life? What have you been doing at 40 years old? And this 40 is not okay. Let me tell you how I talk about age. 40 is just a measurement to let people know how long I've been on this planet. Okay, so I've also talked about Elon, okay? Now I want you to go and watch Black Mirror. It's the hopefully if Black Mirror is shown the same on Netflix, it's probably going to be the one that's showing now. It's the episode where I just was talking about it. They basically they have a super collider like they do in Memphis, and they are creating. Okay, so let's say somebody you work with was like, dang, I like the way she dressed. I wonder where she get her clothes at. And now they just start following you out, you know? And then they see like maybe something funny happened in your day, or something that was like, ooh, I want, like that made them want to be nosy in your day, right? And now you get a letter in the mail from something called Streamberry. Streamberry is the newest broadcasting for America. You can watch 8 million shows, all these reality shows, right? And then next thing you know, you sign up for Streamberry, like, oh, I want this. You sign up for Streamberry, and then you start looking at looking at the shows. You on the couch looking at the show, and then you see somebody that's like, hold up, is that me? Like, the person is like, they might got a different face, but your hairstyle, the way you dressing, everything is you to the T. The shit you doing, like literally you just had breakfast, you went to Starbucks. Now this person is at breakfast at Starbucks talking to a cashier named Katie after you just talked to the cashier named Katie. Now you on your way to work, you get a call. They say, your pet got sick at the vet, and is it okay if they could give them some medicine? And you're like, oh my God, I remember Fluffy got sick from that medicine last year. All his hair fell out. I don't know, just dramatic shit, right? And now you seeing this shit play out on dream, like right in front of you, like the same thing that you just went through in your day. So basically this super center, okay, I am going to try to find, like, I'm going to find my way to be able to center myself. Once I get rid of, like, all of the distractions around me and stuff, I'm definitely going to be, like, talking about all the things I love to talk about, and that's going to make people understand what time we in. Because right now in Memphis, the same thing that they doing on Streamberry, is, I feel like the same thing they're going to try to do to us collectively as a whole. So Selma Hayek was playing the lady named Joan. So, you seeing you being played by somebody else. Selma Hayek, when she go home, she's seeing her being played by somebody else. She was being played by Kate Winslet, or what? Kate Blanchett. And so that's how it is. So the super colliders is there to help to stream people's lives and create movies out of people's lives in real time. And they was like, yeah, that's why it's so big, and it's so, like, it's on all the time, because That's what helped us to create these reality shows just like that in real time. So it was crazy. And they said that they was going to be doing this for 5.5 million people. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that she did not say 8.6 billion, which means that they will do population control, which means they're going to get rid of 1.6 billion people in order to get down to the number that they need to. Or is it 8.6? They're going to leave 1.65. My math is wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say. They're gonna, that's all. Once they do population control, all of the people that's left over are gonna be succumb to a TV show of their own personal life, and that's what's basically gonna run the world. Now, what I said was this: they can already use our likeness without our permission, and I feel like, to me, that's a boundary that I have. I feel like that should relinquish a lawsuit. If somebody put your likeness on AI digital platforms or created content with your likeness, you should be able to sue the fuck out of somebody. But because they making it almost like a free service, almost like a filter, that's how they walk people into feeling safe with using these AI tools, because they had us using the filters first, right? So now everybody want to use the AI tools and not realizing how they could use your likeness. The crazy thing is TikTok has something called AI 2.0. I think when you go to create a video or post it, you'll see it on the side, a blue tab that says you create a prompt. It'll pull up all the friends that you literally just was that you probably was talking to, and you can create a prompt with their likeness. So if you want to see your friend, let's say Erica, jumping from a tree like a monkey, you literally can do that. And that's not good. Like, what the fuck? Why would you allow people to do this, knowing crimes are, people are using these to steal people likenesses, stage them for crimes that they haven't done. I know two people that have taken AI material to court, and the judges are looking at them. And then you got to think about how old and outdated these judges are. Oh, they did? See, the Sora app was pretty good. How I was using the Sora app was, you know how like you need product pictures? Like, when I first had my store, I needed the product pictures because I didn't have the products. I was doing drop shipping. So I would take a product picture so that I wasn't copywriting the original one from the site, and take it over to Sora and ask Sora to create a hyper realistic product picture. And that's how I was using it. So it's like you can use these things as tools to enhance yourself, to enhance the things you do in life, or you can use it for criminal things, and I feel like once we seen celebrities likenesses being used by Sora and AI, that was like a solid cue to be like, anybody can get it, anybody can be used, and that's not fair. The Most High gave us our spirit and our soul, and for somebody on this planet to take that and to make it a digital replica of me, that's disrespectful. That's spiritual hijacking me. It's crossing boundaries. And yet that the advantage to do that is given to everybody. And I feel like our freedoms as black people, as colored people on this planet, is definitely being targeted. They starting with currency. Currency is traffic. Currency is your ability to be able to spend money. We are currency. We are electric beings in a body, in a temple. We are also currency. So to stop us and slow us down with traffic, with being able to travel in the air, all of those things are symbolic to me of a collapse, or somebody trying to come down on us. It's a collapse. They trying to make us collapse. Of what? What you talk about? So I really feel like they trying to, make us collapse, and how they are doing it is energetically and spiritually first. Once they got you spiritually and energetically, now they can come for everything else. Okay, now think about this: the food is poison. Food to me is a way. Food, okay, so we have food that God gave us from the planet, right? I make teas. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, is everything that we really need is here on this planet. Everything, even the food. And it might not be a barbecued steak or whatever, but it's something that's supposed to sustain us. That's all we need, is to be sustained. We don't need to be full, pigged out. We don't need that. Like, every time I eat and I feel like, or I feel like, I got to burp, like, we not supposed to feel like that. Literally. And then yesterday, I'm just thinking about, like, all the years, like, we spend, and then now everything we do is like, oh, let's go out to eat. Oh, we just graduated. Let's go out to eat. It's Easter. Let's go out to eat. Mother's Day. Let's go to eat brunch. Like, what the fuck? Life is eating. That's poisoning us. It's taking us. It wastes time. It poisons us. It's a way to invade our temple, right? You are invading us. It's a way to get in my body without really asking me permission, because I'm putting it in there. So now you can put anything in my food, and you can do anything to me inside of my body, because you created the food for me to put in there, when God already gave us the shit. God gave us everything. And when you really think about food and energy and everything, right? Yeah, facts. When you think about, like, you know, really life, you think about life, right? Now let's say, because really we supposed to be exploring just like the animals do. We supposed to explore this planet. We supposed to build upon this planet. And I don't mean like structures like buildings and stuff like that, but temples and places of worship and places to celebrate and things like that, outside life would be tropical. This is a tropical planet. This air conditioner and wintertime, that shit is synthetic as fuck. And everything, so we could fish, we could have berries, and really God told us the chicken was something that we could eat. We could do those things and stuff like that, right? And then plants, the berries, that would have us in perfect shape. We would never need to really work out. We wouldn't have all these health conditions. We wouldn't spend hours planning, shopping, cooking, eating, pooping. Like, all of that is a waste. It takes time away. And now, because I didn't sit here and ate macaroni and cheese and all this, I got high cholesterol. We would never get that shit. All of these things line their pockets. They created these things. They created these things for humans so that they could continue to have their currency, which is this. We already was the currency. We didn't need that. We had each other. We had our village. We had music. We had communication. We had our way of life. We had the planet. Let me tell you, I done been at my brokest. I've had like fucking pennies, yo. Like, but I was around people I loved. It make me feel good. When I tell you, I didn't need, like, that was it. I didn't need shit. Like, just being around, it just uplift you in a way where you don't feel broken. You don't feel down. Like, you're around people, like, you can look left and right and feel just uplifted, because everybody around you what you need, Balenciaga and all, like, they created that so that you can take your mind off of your community, off of nature, off of the things that really, really, really fill us up and give us life, and put it onto the things they want us to buy. Barbecue this, and down feather this, and now and this and that. And then they created, once everybody was onto the wave of buying shit, now let's make things, some things luxury and some things common. And now you got luxury this and designer that, and then just regular brand here. That all of these hierarchies, this shit is for a reason. When you can understand, when those Chinese people said, Balenciaga, Gucci, all of them, they getting that shit from us. So literally they creating dummies. Like that's why I said when a bitch talk about money or they got this, that, and the other, yo, you're dumb. Because at the end of the day, you want to talk about how you spent all this and this on that, when at the end of the day, I could go talk to the Chinaman and get that shit pennies on a dollar. I can make my own shit. So just because you got money and you choose to spend it on that, hey, that's not a flex to me. That's dumb as fuck. Yeah, the food corporations, literally, they are a part of the food, drug, and hospital, all of that. The healthcare agencies, all of these things is a part of. So you got the food agents. The food is nothing but scientists. You got a whole bunch of scientists going around making shit. You know what I'm saying? That like lab grown meat, all of these hybrid fruits and stuff. That organic stuff, I don't trust nothing organic. I've seen organic stuff rot even more. I feel like that's even more poison for a certain type of person. So they even have like different ways that they can target and poison certain people who buy organic stuff. You would never think that they want to poison a white, a white mother with kids that she want to feed organic products, but they poisoning them just like they doing at Chick-fil-A. So no one's really exempt. It's just the fact that you don't have the money that they want you to have. All of these people is like friends, like you said. Yeah, they all work together. You got your friends at the pharmaceutical company. You got your scientist friends. You would be surprised how many people are actually food industry people. You probably just need your I mean, once you bless your food, because even, yeah, the same thing is true about other foods too. Once you bless your food, then the Most High has the final say on that. But all of the food is under attack. But I've definitely seen the organic stuff. Like you go to Fresh Market and stuff. Like some of that stuff be looking plastic. It looks plastic or bigger, and then the insides rot out even more sometimes. I've seen the lemons like no seeds in it. They drop into hard balls. Like, why is my lemon like a tennis ball? What you call that? A golf ball. It's hard like a golf ball. That kind of stuff, like, and that's organic. That So it's just, like, we all under attack. So okay, so it's a system. So let's say they need to generate five, I don't know, 5.6 billion. I'm just calling a number. Yeah, all of those things. That's where the scientists come in. So the scientists like, okay, 5.6 billion. Let's create seedless grapes, seedless watermelon, seedless lemon, meat glue, all of these things. We're gonna send out 100 million pounds of this stuff every month to these markets, right? Now the markets to tell them the numbers, like, this is how much we sell on that. Oh yeah, they really buying that. Da, 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 da. They also get told to take certain meats, glue it together. Like, they back there doing the same shit too. The butchers at the markets, like, they put everybody in place. So the conglomerate basically know by the end of said 6 months after selling this much meat, knowing that the scientists said that this meat, this fruit, these products will cause a certain degree of a chemical imbalance that will cause a cancer or cause some type of weird other disease that haven't been came out, because and then they come out with, hey, do you have a weird cough? But anyway, like, you got all of this. So 6 months, they have a 6-month projection because of all of these different things that they've reported, and they know that they can make $7.3 trillion in 3 months. They'll have 500,000 sick patients in the hospitals. The hospitals, they'll be able to prediction, like it's almost like what we do with our jobs, 5 and 10 year predictions. They'll be able to render out this much high cholesterol medicine or whatever, and then they can see the money that they can create, that they can make by creating these products, and they all work together. And also how many sick patients they have. They have to continue to have patients in the hospitals, the nursing homes, in hospice. They need to continue to have these people in jail. They need to, these are businesses, and just to think about that is scary. They need the corruption. They need certain things. So they plant these, they create the scenarios, like they create the freaking scenarios. And I just see it on so many different levels. Like, even for me, like being a Grubhub person, hardworking mom, I'm out here, I'm the traffic is, people trying to put me in accidents and shit. And I go to a Grubhub house, I go to drop off something. One of my customers got boxes and all of this packages on the porch. For me, honestly, I don't steal, so it's not tempting. It really angers me for me to be treated like a thief. Like I'm coming to deliver. Like, I'm this idiotic. I'm coming to deliver. You got my name, you got my work platform, and I'm just coming to deliver your food, but I pick up all your Amazon packages and take them to my car. Like, what? You got people that's literally staging, like, this is how people work on a smaller scale. But this is the mindset. That's why I keep on trying to talk to y'all about mindset. I literally got to do a video. I have to piece this shit together, because I've seen so many people drop so much information on the shit that I'm talking about. It pieces it all together. This woman was on TikTok just talking about how the white mindset, like the genomes or whatever, is meant for destruction. Like, they are born to control. They are born to sabotage. Like, they literally, like, they'll see two black people sitting down or whatever, like, they have to come over and insert themselves. And that's true. I've been in different situations. I've been outside, and I honestly try to go talk to the black man before I will talk to the white man. I want him to feel valuable, like he knows something too. And a lot of times they don't be knowing shit. I'm like, hey, could you tell me how to get the. And they like, I'm trying to give them a chance. I try to boost people confidence that way. The white man to see it, and I'm giving you something to happen. Come over, take the whole conversation over. Nobody was even talking to you, but they have to. You can tell it's something. Just like these the first people that be like, shit is not genetic. Like, some of the things from slavery is not genetic. Is not. I could tell that things are genetic, because some of the things that's in me, in my memory sequences and shit, like, I could literally just tell, like, why am I so passionate about certain things? Why do certain things get me so fucking pissed off that really I shouldn't give a fuck about? But it's those things, is other things that just let me know, like, yeah, your DNA really carry a story. It carries a story. It needs to be the first people to tell you, no, you don't. That you forget. Why do you keep talking about, that shit is embedded? Just like the fact that you got to be nosy, monitoring spirits, and have control over every fucking thing, and you teach that to other people, and they no, and they teach that to other people. It lets you know that literally this is the mindset of other people that's out here. Is the same thing. I am very healed. No, I'm not living it. Do it look like I'm in survival mode? Oh, it just sounds like you came up here to try to, gaslight me. That's not what we want to do. Won't you? Have you started your channel? Do you talk about this stuff on your channel? Do you got people that's watching you, that's interested in what you're doing? Huh? You probably don't have no life. Oh my God, I just sat here. Well, you learned something today. This is what happens when you talk to people that's below you. I already know this is a man acting like a woman or whatever. But this motherfucker, this is how, look, this is a prime example, right? This is a prime example of how people that you don't know or that you're not worried about that has no life. Like they have to be in your face every day. The whole time this girl or whoever the fuck this is, make fake page maker, whatever it is, have to come and watch me. Like y'all, this is a fucking ridiculous. Every day. Well, I'm glad I got such before all this happened. Yeah, you want to come? Where you at? Where are you at? Cause nobody know who you are. But anyway, you don't scare me because my address has been looked up so many times. That's all y'all keep doing. Ain't your address? Nobody pulled up. Nobody came to my house. This shit, y'all done looked the shit up about 10, 20, 30 times. But what's really happening is that justice is cracking down on a whole bunch of the criminals, Fonte, Dante, and everybody that came for me. And they scared and they have nothing else to do. They can't sleep, probably can't eat, probably sick is shut in, which is why this is like the seventh month. Like they didn't went and hired all of these people to keep harassing me. This is like the seventh month these low life people are doing this shit. Like y'all have nothing else to do. Y'all are in survival mode apparently because you going around trying to steal and take from people. Your ass is in survival mode. I don't know. Y'all like holding on to that shit. It's like y'all the can on the back of the car that said just got married. You the can on a string, bitch, like just dragging down the street, all crusty, cracked up and shit. Still a memory of in the back and shit. Just holding on. Like, damn, that shit is crazy. Like, that shit is so crazy. So it's the same thing that happened to everything else that you have inside of you. That shit is gone, bitch. That shit is gone. It's the same thing that happened to your class. It's the same thing that happened to your value. It's the same thing that happened to your self-worth. Is gone, girl. You have no self-worth. You have nothing going on for you. You are stupid as fuck. Everything is probably collapsing in your life, and you have nothing else but to look at me and try to drain me. Last couple videos went viral on how you signed that NDA for selling your son's organs. Oh, wow. I'm glad you're saying all this. That was who? How I went viral. I didn't know I went viral for that. How didn't I know I went viral, Chanel? You know, but I don't know. That's the crazy thing. So this is how I know people using AI, the same shit that I'm just talking about. They using AI of me. And guess what? Everybody that's involved, and probably even you too, are going to go down for using everything. Yo, when I tell you y'all been being watched by the FBI, by police officers, private investigators, all this shit, and the fact that my son passed away, right? And I'm still having those things investigated by Pennsylvania right to know law, and the fact that the medical examiner is trying everything tooth and nail not to give me the footage and all of that shit of when my son was in the room with these people. They trying every motherfucking thing, yo. And I keep pressing for this information. Yo, I cannot wait to get this information. Because when I put it out, then all of these rumors or whatever y'all trying to make up and say is going, I have, like, I would never even, anybody that show, yo, y'all, I love my son. The thing is, Fonte and Dante, I don't know if you them or part of them or whatever. I don't have a guilty look on my face. A person that did something to that kid would not keep showing up. Baby, I look healed. I look shiny. I look healthy. Look at this. My skin is glowing. What is you talking about? You probably got crust all on your shit. But at the end of the day, I don't have nothing to explain to losers, to people that gotta follow me around because they continuously need something. You need something from me. That's why you follow me around. If I was guilty, I would be following you around and talking about the guilt every fucking day. I have way more shit to talk about. Y'all the ones keep bringing it up. But now let me go ahead and post this. I'm not talking to you no more. Like, because literally, you just probably a part of them. Y'all weird as shit. Like, I can't wait till y'all go to jail. Y'all the ones that's, and this shit is gonna be everywhere. I want y'all to know that. The shit is gonna be all over the news. So all the fake pages y'all using, I hope y'all got that face beat up for the mugshots. Cause y'all using so many fake pages and shit and thinking that you will not be revealed. Yo, God said you will be revealed. Not only God, all the oracles online said you will be revealed. I know this is a big thing because like I said, it's taking the medical examiner, the police, the Maryland wellness, all the people here, Buddy Love, Fonte, Dante, like those evil bitches. Dante weird ass was jealous of my son. He was jealous that he had to run from Baltimore with his family and nobody wanted to come with them. So they tried everything that they could do to make people want to come with them. No, nobody want to come with them. And yeah, they was jealous of my son. This nigga is he was jealous that he got to be here with his mother. I think Dante is in love with me, obsessed something. He's weird as fuck, and he with my sister, and that's making him want to always have raps in my life. Cause I don't know nobody that move away to another city and state that's still so wrapped up in shit that's going on here. Go live your fucking life. Y'all move, go live in Phoenix. Why the fuck is Baltimore so y'all wrapped up in every fucking thing? Y'all don't hang with nothing but jealous ass people that y'all can lie to. They have to be just as dumb as y'all. Like y'all want to keep talking about this shit. Like y'all want to keep talking about it because y'all the ones that's motherfucking guilty. Guilty as fuck. So at the end of the day, you and your whole conglomerate are gonna go down, okay? Y'all gonna go down. The detectives are gonna come for y'all. Y'all can continue to make some fucking fake AI shit. Talk about I sold my son organs. Okay. We gonna see who gonna be going to jail, okay? We're gonna see who's gonna be going to jail. And I'm gonna report this bitch. Let him know. Tired of y'all motherfuckers. I didn't waste my time talking to this dick in the booty. Like, just weird. I hate them. I really do. Like, I can't wait till your ass go to jail. One of y'all going to the crazy house because all the black magic, the voodoo, all that shit that y'all doing just to try to stay clear. Like, y'all went and turned to Satan just to try to stay clear from all the crimes you did. That shit is going to catch up to you. It ain't that many goats you can kill when I'm telling you, like, the Most High bless me. Like, look at this skin, motherfucker. I'm glowing because I am motherfucking blessed. And not only that, I'm anointed and righteous. Y'all probably look like Freddy fucking. I keep saying Freddy Krueger, okay? And watch how fucked up y'all gonna be at the end game. Watch how y'all gonna be dried up, exposed all over motherfucker. What you say? Last couple hours videos. Okay, that's still the same thing. Well, you will continue to go viral and no one will know you. You will continue to go. She thinks you will be in Fonte. Guess what? Your ass gonna wind up in a fucking crazy home. The things that you put out is going to come back to your ugly ass and hit you like you ain't never been hit before, bitch. That's why you ran all the way to Phoenix with your dick in a booty nigga. So you can continue, Mrs. Harry Potter. You can continue. And then the thing about it is, you making me viral to people that's probably nobody. Like, who the fuck are these people? It's a whole bunch of people that is like y'all weirdos, so it don't even matter. All of y'all going down. Like, if I was viral to people that really mattered, I would definitely be asked about by now. I would be locked up in jail by now. No one can just sell people organs and get away with that shit. Trust me. That's why y'all ass is going to jail. So, and I mean under that motherfucker. So, nothing of what you're saying scares me. I think you're more scared, which is why you have to be up every motherfucking hour of the, like, you can't sleep, bitch. No. No, you're not viral in a sense where they know your name. We block everything out. Trust me, we're not dumb. Girl, it don't matter. Well, we know that you lying. You doing all this to lie, so it don't matter. And you is dumb because you've been doing this long and you think that you gonna get away with some shit. You is a dumbass bitch, yo. You and your nigga. Y'all dumb and y'all running off of scared. You're scared. This is why you have to try to put so much, like, you put so much of your energy on me, yo, that you're undeveloped. I know your kids is not being developed. Like, I know your household, your business is probably fucked up. Everything in your life is probably fucked up. That's why you putting so much energy on me. A person that ain't do a damn thing to you, but let you go to Phoenix or Texas where you was going at. Like, Sean. Oh, really? You got a business in his name? You dumb, yo. You dumb. You got a business in my son's name, a non-profit. Oh, wow. Keep talking. Keep talking. What else you got? Keep talking.